Welcome to Gameroom Haul number 35. Hey, what's up guys, Madmuk here, welcome back to the Game Room. And this time round on Gameroom Haul number 35, what have we got for news and updates? Okay, so first off, I have just completed another build in the Game Room, which I'm calling the Console Hub. And very shortly, I guess, a video will pop up with me explaining about everything I've done with it. It is essentially just a cabinet with all my consoles on it, all connected up. All I need to do is flip a few switches, turn on the TV, and I can access any console and pretty much any game I have in this room, which is so much better. So yeah, a lot of trial and error with that. I have discovered something else, which is another update, well, another bit of news, I guess. My NES has just displayed the, well, put it this way, when I first got my NES, the first thing that happened was the flashing red light of death. If you don't know what this is, usually it's because it's not reading the cartridge right, or because you've got the wrong region code on the game or the console. So a way to fix that is there is a chip on the actual motherboard of the NES that you clip pin number 4, and that removes all your region restrictions, so I can play pretty much any game on there. I could play any game on there, and it worked. So I sorted out the flashing red light of death. However, I now have the white screen of death. My NES is just dying and I haven't even played it. So yeah, the white screen of death, I'm hoping it is just the 72-pin connector, which I have a new one which I'm going to try out and see, and hopefully it will work. If it doesn't, then unfortunately everything points towards the capacitor failures. Now the capacitors are from friggin' what, 1980 something or other, and yeah, they're dead. So, well, hopefully they're not. Hopefully it's just a strip connector, but potentially, yeah, they're dead, and then I have to just get myself a bunch of capacitors and replace them, and my NES will work one day. It will work again. But for now, it doesn't, so I'll keep you posted. Another bit of, what else? Yes, another update, well, update, I guess, is, yeah, I don't know if I said this in my last Game Room Haul, but I'm going to be kind of stepping away from like gameplay videos, because there's a lot of people doing gameplay videos. I don't get many views on them. I'm not very good at it because I'm not a very vocal person when it comes to playing games. So it usually comes off as being pretty fake, and I'm just not very good at that. And it takes a lot to record it for me, and so I like collecting things, and I like talking about my game room, my collection, and what I think about games, movies, things and stuff like that. I like this type of stuff. I like my Game Room Hauls. I like doing this. Not a lot of people watch them, but I like doing them, so that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to be going more into game room kind of stuff, like construction corner, top 10 lists. I might try some top 10 lists. That might be fun. And going to keep going on with the Game Room Hauls, and I'm not going to give up gameplay altogether. I'm just going to be stepping back a little bit, so I'm not going to be putting much gameplay videos up. But anyway, that is pretty much all the news and updates for this time around. Alright, so what have I been playing this time around? This is going to be short and sweet because I have only played one game, because I have been occupied by building the console hub. It is Final Fantasy IX. I'm going to stand on this side. I'm going to do this. There's a picture over there. Look at that stuff. It is awesome. Now, I finished Final Fantasy 15, and a way that I do Final Fantasy, because I like Final Fantasy games and I love diving into the stories of them. The way I do it is when I have to complete a Final Fantasy game. I'm only playing one Final Fantasy game at a time, and I have to complete it before I can move on to another Final Fantasy. So I finished 15, I'm now on to 9. I finished the first disc of 9, and this is actually turning out to be quite fun. The PS1 games are actually They're actually fun to play, surprisingly. Obviously 7 was just amazing, because I mean it's 7. 8, oof, 8 was good until I got to the start of disc 4, and that shall not be spoken of ever again. But anyway, I've been playing Final Fantasy IX. That's pretty much it. Sorry I haven't been playing more. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, so now it's time to go at a million miles an hour, because I have got a lot of stuff for the haul this time around because of a very generous donation. Now, first off, let's start with some fiddly little bits. I got me a desk lamp. Man, we're off to a running start. Just an absolute running start. I got me a desk lamp. I got a desk lamp because I got an RGB light bulb. Yeah, groovy stuff. Do I have the? Yes, I do. There you go. I got the remote. Actually, there's pictures there. You can see pictures, and yeah, many different colors. Really cool. It's just something that you know, adds a bit of nice, cool lighting to the game room. So yeah, there's that. I got. Should I say that? No. No. We'll go to movies. All right. Right, I went to like a flea market thing, and I got this, which is a 4-in-1, well, a 4-pack of horror movies. I already have the Terror. There's a picture up there of the front of the thing. There's a whole bunch of stickers and stuff. Actually, no, there's not. No, I'll take a better picture. Okay, so I've got the Terror. I don't have the Amityville Curse. I don't have the Howling movies. I've seen the Howling 4. And it is just god-awful. It is just absolutely terrible. I do not recommend that. Yes, that is a film I do not recommend because it is just terrible. So, yeah, I got that. It was, like, really, really cheap. So, you know, can't complain. Next, I got The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D. Yeah. I haven't watched this. Guess it's kind of like Spy Kids. I got it because I could. You know, I didn't have it, so why not? A movie that was $2. An iconic movie, and I really want to watch this. I still haven't watched this. I really want to watch it because, I mean, it's Clint Eastwood. Dirty Harry. Yes! I finally got Dirty Harry, and I really want to watch it. It looks cool, you know, just good old Clint Eastwood. You can't beat him. Something you can beat is Leprechaun 2. Back to the Hood. Back to the Hood. Oh, man. This, I don't even know what to think of this. This was supposed to be like, what, a horror comedy? It wasn't funny, it wasn't horrible. It was just, well, it wasn't funny, it wasn't scary. It was just plain horrible. There. Oh, it was terrible. Woo. Something I actually want to watch, but I haven't watched because this is a different region, so just whatever. Clock Stoppers. Yeah, I remember seeing when this came out. I remember seeing the trailer for it, and I've never ever seen it. So now I own it, and I'm gonna have to watch it. Haven't got very high hopes for it, so you know, whatever. And it's gonna fall down. Good stuff. Really wanted this one. Jumanji. That's right. I heard they're making a sequel for this, or a remake, or a sequel. They're making another Jumanji movie. I may be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I have it on good authority that I'm right. It's a shame because this is a classic. This does not need a sequel. This does not need a remake. It is just a good movie. I really like it. Robin Williams at his best. I got this because it's a collector's pack, and I don't actually have number 2. I already have number 1 and number 3, but I never had number 2. So I got this, which is the trilogy, and obviously it's not a trilogy anymore. It's like a freaking anthology at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, the Saw trilogy. This comes in a cool little collector's pack. Nice matte finish. Cool artwork. We'll have some photos up there for you. And yeah. I actually don't think the first Saw movie is that bad. It's watchable. It's something I would watch twice. The second one, is still something that, you know, keeps you guessing. If you've never seen it before, it kind of does keep you guessing, and it still tends to be kind of entertaining. The third one is horrible, just plain damn horrible. But you know, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Isn't that a song? 2 out of 3. It's a Meatloaf song, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, yeah, Saw trilogy. So I'm glad to have that. So I might be getting rid of the singles 1 and 3. I've got number 4 as well. Yes, I do. Huh. So yeah, those two might go and might be replaced by those. But anyway, yeah, got those. That's all the movies. Oh man, I kind of got these things out of reach, and you think I'd do it better, right? So that's all the movies. I now have anime. I found 2 really cool volumes of an anime. Crush Gear Turbo. Yes. And if I'm correct, this is the one with the Garuda Phoenix. Am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong? I am probably wrong. Garuda Eagle. Garuda Eagle. Okay, I might be wrong. It might be the one with the Garuda Eagle, but one of them has the Garuda Phoenix in it. But anyway, I have volume 1 and 5, which is added to, I think, volume 3? No, volume 2. I have now got volume 1, 2, and 5. So I'm slowly building up the collection. I can't find the full collection anyway, so I'm just slowly getting one by one as I find them. This was a cool series I watched. I used to watch it before I went to school in the mornings, you know, and it was quite cool and really, really entertaining. And they had the toys that came out with it, and man, I had so many of them. I'm so bummed that I don't have them anymore, because there would have been an epic addition to like the game room, because that's just like stupid little fun, and it's cool little things to play with. So anyway, that's pretty much all the watching things I got. So that's anime and movies and things, yeah. I got something to go with movies. This is Tomb Raider, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, the official film companion. Yeah, it's just a book that's on the Angelina Jolie movie, the first Tomb Raider movie. I got it because it was cheap, and I like these books. I've got one for Van Helsing, the one with Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale. And I've also got one for the X-Files. Yes? Yes. I like these film books because, you know, just gives you a bit extra to the film. Has this been drawn in? No, it hasn't. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I've got that now, so I'm happy to have it. Adds to the collection, adds to something to the game room. Now, before I go into games, I have 2 figurines. This is actually something that doesn't happen very often. This is actually going to be the first time it's ever happened, because last time it never... You'll understand if you think about it. I actually got something off of the Want files from last time. Yes. I got Harley Quinn. Boom. There's a picture over there, nice close up. From this is from the Superhero Girls, the DC Superhero Girls cartoon, I guess. The painting's pretty good. It's a cool. This is the Rock Candy ones, by the way, and it's just really cool figurines. I like the style of them. And adding to that Harley Quinn, I have got this Harley Quinn. This is like, I guess, a special edition one. I don't know, but the artwork, like even on the box, is freaking cool. That's a cool Harley Quinn. Yeah, so I got 2 Harley Quinns. So much Quinn I can hardly... can't even make that joke. That's terrible. Anyway, yeah, I got those 2. I'm not happy about it. Okay, so... yeah, next we're moving on to games. First off, we've got a PSP game, Metal Gear Portable Ops Plus. I don't play Metal Gear games. I have Metal Gear Solid, which I have played a little bit of, and I just haven't haven't continued playing it, which actually really annoys my friend, because, you know, I start a game and I just don't finish it. I get bored of it and I just like, nah, don't finish it. But yeah, that's kind of my thing. But hey, I got this. I found this at a second-hand store So, you know, I don't have it, so now I have it. Yes. The reason why I get many things. Okay. Now I got a bunch of original Xbox games donated to me by Matt. Not me. I did not donate it to myself. It was donated to me. The same guy that gave me that box of DVDs, like freaking like 100 films, just so many DVDs just for free. And so awesome. If you're watching this, dude, you know that you rock so hard, because that is just wicked. It is a good injection of, you know, collection mass to the game room. So I'm always glad to get these kind of things. Apparently this is what Avatar Last Airbender ripped off, but I don't know. Azuric Rise of Parathea. I don't know, there's a picture over there. This is complete, comes with the manual. Disc is in good condition. A lot of these discs are in good condition. None of them are actually really bad, unplayable. I've tested them all, like, you know, 2 minutes of each game just to see if it works, if it gets red. So yeah, there's that one. Where am I going to put these now? I'm going to put these on the floor. There's that one. This was fun. Tao Feng, Fist of the Lotus. That is such a weird name. Fist of the Lotus. Lotus doesn't seem very threatening. But yeah, this is complete. Comes with the manual and disc. Really cool, good condition. I played a bit of this. This was fun. This is just stupid fun. Oh, the graphics are horrible. It is WWE or WWF, WWE. WWE Raw. Yeah, that's just it. WWE Raw. And this one again is complete. It's probably a blockbuster. Good stuff. So yeah, that's good stupid fun. That when you want to, you know, verse someone in something. Dead or Alive 3. Yes, this is also complete. Not much of a Dead or Alive fan, but hey, you know, it's free, so groovy. I'm getting massive glare on the stuff here, so you guys are just gonna have to go with the pictures that are popping up. Yeah, so that's the Dead or Alive, and I also got Soul Calibur 2. This one's also complete. Again, not much of a fan of Soul Calibur, but you know, it was free. I'm not a very big fighting game fan because I break a lot of controls and get very, very aggro. I'm not a very zen person when it comes to fighting games. I broke my special edition PSP screen on my Final Fantasy VII PSP. Final Fantasy VII was at Crisis Core, the 20th anniversary edition or the 10th anniversary edition. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, it was that PSP. And I broke the screen because I was playing Tekken Dark Resurrection, and I got too peeved off and I ended up snapping the screen. It works now, I fixed it, I replaced it, but yeah, I'll never forget that, so I'm not much of a fan of, you know, fighting games. Anyway, moving on. I've got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the Xbox. I actually needed this one. I have the Chamber of Secrets already on Game Boy Color. So I actually did want the, you know, the console version, like, you know, Xbox. I'm slowly collecting the Harry Potter games, just because I want to. I don't want the Lego games. I want the actual like games. So yeah, slowly adding to that collection. Got a lot of like, oh, that's complete by the way. I've got a lot of like mini collections going on in the game room. This one I haven't played, I haven't even started this one, I haven't even tried this, but it's complete. It's Project Gotham Racing. A racing game, obviously. I've heard things about Project Gotham Racing, that's pretty good, but never tried it, never played it, so I have it now, so who knows, we might give it a go. Next, we have Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I'm pretty sure I've played a bit of this before. This one's also complete. I had this on, I don't know what console it was. It may have been on PS2. if it came out on PS2. I can't remember, but it was ages ago. I'm pretty sure it was Morrowind that I tried. I played about 10 minutes of it, and then I never played it again. I think I may have even traded it in. It was that long ago. So, yeah. But anyway, glad I got it. Next, we have Otogi, Myth of Demons. I don't know. You can read it. Yeah, this is also complete. Tried a bit of this. This looks like just a hack and slash button masher. So, who knows? I might give this one a good play. But we shall see. Whew, $39.95 as an X rental. That is asking for some money. I already have this, but I have this on PS2, so I may as well have it on Xbox. Why not? It was free. James Cameron's Dark Angel. I have played a bit of this on PS2. It was actually surprisingly entertaining. So I might go ahead and play a bit more of that. But now I have this on Xbox. Yay. This is a double up. I already have this game. So this might be going, you know, getting traded in for something else. Or getting traded for something else. But it's Van Helsing for the Xbox. Pretty sure I have this on Xbox. I do have this on Xbox. Yes I do. I have this on Xbox. But anyway, this is complete. I'm pretty sure the one I have was complete. If it's not, it will be. Now. Right, that was not donated. That one was Prince of Persia, Sands of Times. Yeah. Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. There you go. Yeah. Got that in a second go. Yeah, the back part of the case, yeah, that's a bit destroyed, but I'm not too fussed. It's still complete though. So, happy about that. Next, awesome! Worms 3D. Yes, you gotta love Worms 3D. I played a little bit of it. Still waiting for friends to come around and, you know, have a bit of a versus game. Because, I mean, Worms is always a good party game. Always a good party game. Complete. That was not donated. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I should get... Oh, I'll probably get all three of them. But who knows, whatever. The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, the official game. Yeah. This is also complete. And in very good condition. So, yeah. Glad I got it. Not donated, not donated. Oh. The queen of all vampire slayers, Buffy. Buffy. Yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't know. I don't know. 50 kicks, jumps, and combos. Oh. Okay. I've tried this. I've tried a little bit of it, and it was just way too dark to see. So you've got to play it with like the lights off and stuff like that. So, anyway, I've got it now. I'm glad I've got all of these, by the way. There's none that I'm just like, oh, I've got this now. No, I'm glad I've got all of them. This I have tried. It was also another game that was very dark. It is Oddworld, Munch's Odyssey. This is also complete. It's strange. It's because it's strange. Whatever. This is probably like my third copy of this game, but Halo, the first Halo. This is also complete. This might be traded in for something. But we shall see. This one, which was actually a little bit of fun, really. Amped, freestyle snowboarding. Yes. It's also complete. It's quite fun. Not as fun as Steep, because, you know, Steep you can fly into a rock instead of just, you know, snowboarding into one. Another game which is doubled up, Hulk. I already have this for the Xbox, so this might be traded in for something else. Next. Okay, so those are all the games that got donated to me. And, dude, again, Matt, if you are watching this, you are the freaking man. And I really, really appreciate it. Just thumbs up. Next, I got some games that I actually bought. First, I got Dead to Rights Retribution. Yes. I don't know, haven't played it, haven't tried it. I saw it and I just got it because it was part of a 3 for $20 deal. Why not? It's an X-Rental. It is not complete, doesn't have a manual with it, but whatever, you know. It looks like a bit of mindless fun. To go with that $20 deal, I got How to Train Your Dragons 2. How to Train Your Dragon 2. For the PS3. This is the PS3, right? Yes. Yes. And, yeah. Haven't tried it, haven't played it, but, you know, why not? I like How to Train Your Dragon, so it can't be that bad, right? We never know. Where's the other part of that $20 deal? Here we go. Black Sight. This looks like a bit of fun. This looks like a first-person shooter with a bit of horror into it. So I have no idea what to expect, so I might give it a try. It's complete, does come with the manual. Does Dragons come with a manual? Yes, it does. So How to Train Your Dragon 2 also has a manual. Good stuff. This game I had ages ago, like I mean ages ago. I played it. It was good fun. I played it with my cousin and we had an absolute blast playing with it. And it ended up being traded in for something, so I thought, hey, seeing as I'm getting games now, I may as well go ahead and get it again. Too Human. I don't know if there's a second one. We were hoping and praying that there was going to be a second one. I hope there is going to be a second one, but, you know, don't think there will be. Next one, we have Ultimate Alliance. I remember playing this. Oh, this is for the Wii, by the way. Yes, another game for the Wii. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Yay. I remember playing this on PS2, Xbox 360. I don't know. I remember playing this. It's very much like X-Men Legends, which my cousin and I had just an absolute blast playing these things. They are so much fun, and I'm really glad I got this. I really want to get Ultimate Alliance 2, just because it is a great, like, you know, a co-op game. It's a couch co-op game too, so just awesome. I love couch co-op games, which are becoming more and more scarce, which is a shame. Yeah. I saw this online and I just had to get it. It's called GameCube. Yes! GameCube. Metabots. Infinity. I loved the anime series. It was absolutely awesome. I really want to find it again because it was such a cool series. But yes, Metabots. You gotta love Metabots. Another game for the GameCube. Not something I have a lot of games for, and the collection is slowly growing. So yes, glad I got that. Now going way back in time, I got this. What is this? It's a games adapter. Well, there's a photo up over there. This is for the NES, and this adapts the Famicom games, which look like this. This is the only Famicom game I have. This is a 5-in-1. Which goes boom onto there, and then you slot that into the NES, and it plays the Famicom games. So I can now get Famicom games and I can play them. So I'm very glad that I got that adapter. It's very, very useful once my NES starts working again. Alright, so again, with my NES not working, I couldn't really try this out. This is another controller. This is the Trix controller, which is not the official Nintendo controller, but it is. I now have two controllers for my NES, so when it starts working again, you know, we can do a couch co-op type thing. And we can do couch co-op with all but 4 games. Right. These 3 of these games are games I used to have like way back on Famicom. I mean way back, and my cousins and I played these things to death. And I really wanted to, you know, build up the collection by starting with these ones, because, you know, massive nostalgia. First off, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. This is the arcade game. My cousin and I have completed this thing so many times. It was so much fun, and I have a feeling this is going to be damn near impossible for me to complete this time round. So once I haven't been able to like test this because the NES doesn't work, but hopefully once I get it working, I can play that again. A really fun game. That was one of my favorites. This is not a game that I had back in the day, but you know, I got it anyway. This is the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have tried this a bit. This was actually, this was the second to last game that actually worked on my NES until it packed up. So yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one. Played this so many times, like so many times. It was ridiculous. Kung Fu, yes. This is such a simple game, but so much fun. This was the last game to work in my NES. Once I took it out, my NES wouldn't work. So, it Kung Fu'd my NES. And last but not least, this was from Sega 6. Okay, whatever. Top Gun. Yes. I remember trying to land the plane on this. I don't remember much about this game. I know that we used to have it, and we used to play it, but I never used to play it that much. But I remember trying the landing, and I just sucked at it. I just absolutely sucked at the landing. So yeah, anyway, these 4 games are pretty much the... Yep, these 4 games are the start of my NES collection, which I'm going to try and get more and more and more. These things are getting surprisingly expensive and hard to find. Yeah, so that is pretty much everything I got for this time around on the Gameroom Haul. I only have one thing on the digital haul, so I'm just going to mash it into this part of the video. And the one thing I got for the digital haul this time around was free with gold. It is Assassin's Creed Revelations. That one. For the Xbox 360. It's not on my 360 because my 360 has run out of space. It is now on my Xbox One. Not a big fan of Assassin's Creed, but hey, it was free, so why the hell not, right? And yeah, that is everything I got for this time around in the Gameroom Haul. Let's move on. Okay, so time to move on to the collection. Alright, I got 2 booster packs this time around. I got X and Y Breakthrough and X and Y Evolutions. Now, which one is going to be the one to go into a collection of the booster packs, and which is going to be the one to open? Well, simple. Breakthrough is going to be the one that I'm going to start collecting the booster packs now. And I think there's 4 in Breakthrough. So, starting with the first one. So yeah, added that one to the booster pack collection. Slowly growing. And we're going to open X and Y Evolutions. And let's see what we get. Always like the Evolutions packs. Because why not, you know? I just like them. Okay. Okay. Alright. Damn. Okay, so how do we do it again? We'll take that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that in front. And then... Damn it! I got it wrong. That's supposed to be 1, 2, 3. But anyway, that is cool. Glad I got that anyway. Okay, so let's move on. Alright, first off, I got a Super Potion. Nice! I got a Super Potion, which is really cool. Nice. Next, I got Brock's Grit. Nice. That's a cool trainer card. Next, I got Maintenance. Yeah. Nice. And then I got So Groovy, a Charmander. Yes, I have many. Oh, I don't know if I have many of these, but I have a few of these from the original pack. I got a Psychic Energy. You see, this is what energy cards are supposed to look like. They're supposed to look good. Not like those Sun and Moon things which look so cheap. Another one to add to the millions I already have. A Pikachu. Oh man, I got so many of those. A Growlithe. Nice. Okay. I got a Machop. Awesome. Okay, so that's weird, man. I got an Electabuzz. This is the reverse holographic. There's the effect going on there. And this is a common. I remember in the original, like the base set from 19 something or other, Electabuzz was rare. I remember Electabuzz being rare. So it's weird that he's like a common now. Okay. Anyway, and this one, which is just such a cool card. Slowbro X. Yes, check out the effect over there. That's pretty cool. And this is, yeah, that's a good find. That is a good find. It's an X. That's a good card. Really, really nice. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I got those cards plus the Breakthrough, which is going to be the start of the Breakthrough collection, which is going to be Booster Pack set number 2. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I got for this time around on the collection. Let's move on to the want files. Okay, so last but not least, we're on the want files, and today I have got a few little things, mostly games and films. Duh, it's the game room. Right, so I thought I might get this collection because, you know, I like Final Fantasy games, so I thought this is pretty close to it, and it's made by Square Enix, so why not? I'm gonna start collecting those. First is going to be it's the Star Ocean series. Alright, Strojan series. I always thought it was called Strojan when my friend told me about it, but it's Star Ocean. Till the End of Time, the guidebook. So this is this game, but I need the guidebook. Then I want the games that I don't have, which is Star Ocean, the second story, Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness, that one, which I think is the newest one, and the first one, which is Star Ocean, for I think PS1. So yeah, it's a PS1 game, so I want to get it. Now those, they're not very expensive, but yeah, that's a collection I want to add as well. Something that's really, really expensive. I didn't get any pre-orders for it. I don't have the game. I want the game, but I want the black box edition of Nier Automata, because the black box edition has this. That is a freaking cool figurine. I really want it, but it is ridiculously expensive. The only place I can find it at the moment is eBay. And there you're looking at 800 upwards. That is crazy. That is a stupid amount of money for a collector's edition. Coming from me, that's saying something. I think I only have one thing in the game room that I spent $800 on, and that was my Ironmonger helmet. But this is 800 like US dollars, which is just stupid amount of money. But anyway, that's one that I really, really want. It's the Nier Automata Black Box Edition. I'd love to get that. Okay, now some films. Keeping Up with the Joneses. That just looks like a funny film, so I want that one. I found it at a store, so you know, why not? Another one is Popstar, the guy's Lonely Island, and that looks just hilarious. That looks absolutely hilarious, so I want to get that. You know, why not? And also the third film in the, I guess, the Da Vinci Code series, Inferno, with Tom Hanks. Why not? You know, the other films were kind of like entertaining, so I want to get that. The other two are comic books. First one is Hench Girl. I saw this one at Mark 1 and this actually looks kind of interesting and funny. Just a weird book that I found, so you know, just add it to the one files. The other one is Teen Titans Go! Welcome to Pizza Dome. It's just another one of the Teen Titans Go! Books. I've already got one of them. Really cool, you know, why not? And last but not least, I found this. The Harley Quinn Jim Lee figurines. This is one of 3 figurines, and they're like $100 each. They're expensive, but they're really cool figurines. And I actually really want to get this. There's 2 other ones other than this that I really want to get, and the other one that I really want to get of Harley Quinn is the actual figurine of the Bombshell. Let's see if I can put a picture up there. Yep, the Bombshell Harley Quinn, because that is just an awesome figurine. Really expensive, like stupidly expensive, but be totally worth having. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the Game Room haul this time around. So thank you guys for watching. Again, no one's told me what they like, what they think about the new format, but hey, the comment section's down below. But otherwise, thank you guys for joining me. You guys are awesome. Keep being awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.